Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about role models. Role models are people that we look up to for inspiration. This is like my inspiration video, but I'm going to break it down to you what role models are, what they do, how they influence us every day. Usually parents are the role models, but some people don't have good parents. So if you're having a hard time finding out what to do in your life, what is right, what is perfect in your life, then seek out a role model. Seek for seek out help. And sometimes role models are people older than us, and sometimes they are fictional characters, science fictional characters, fantasy characters, the superheroes. Batman. What would Batman do? He would always do the right thing. He also fight crime, but like Batman maybe not be a perfect example, but Captain America or Superman. Let's go with Superman. Superman will always do the right thing. He would always help those in need, save the day. That's inspiration right there. Doing the right thing, always. And sometimes we don't know what the right thing is. So that what role models are. They teach us, they guide us, they mold us into better people. Now, one of my role models is my Uncle Rick. He influenced me a lot growing up. He did. Because he always did right by us. He always helped my family, my mother. And I didn't have the greatest upbringing growing up, but my uncle was always there to help us. And that was a role model to me, somebody who was able to help others. That influenced part of my life. I always want to do right by others. I want to always help others. This is why I started my YouTube channel. This is why I started streaming, because I wanted to make people feel relaxed, feel happy. um, Let me tell you something. Um, Another role model of mine it came later in my life when I was going through a rough time with my depression. I was miserable. I was sad. I was on verge of suicidal. Yeah, I'm going there. Suicidal thoughts. I had them. Then somebody saved my life. I got into contact with stepmother. I talked to her. I patched things up with my family, with my dad. And they became the greatest role models I ever had. They taught me the right way of doing things, how to eat healthy. They still teaching me how to eat healthy. I'm trying my best. Got me some slack. Well, my stepmother was a mother figure to me. She replaced my real mother, who has a lot of issues, who caused a lot of drama in my life. And my dad always did the right thing. He was a kind guy. He did right by me. He works hard. He influenced me little by little over the years. I still look up to him. I still look up to him and my stepmother for guidance. And my Uncle Ricky. Another person who. And you know what funny thing about role models? If you do things the right way, someday you may become a role model too. You may influence somebody else, depending on your behavior, depending on how much good you do, and helping those people. Hell, there's some streamers and YouTubers out there that influence me on making these videos. Uh, the people in my support group, I go to counseling, like for help. I go to support groups. I go to meetings. I go to whatever it takes to help myself get better. And I find lots of counselors to be role models, even if they're younger than me. It doesn't matter. Role model is someone who influences you, who makes you feel better, make you feel at peace with the world. They are the guiding figures in our life that guide us, that mold us, that build us up when we fall. And let me tell you something. I'm becoming a role model myself. I got a 3-year-old niece in my life now. A little puppy. A little tiny little girl. Uh, she needs the proper role models, the guidance, to guide her, to mold her, to shape her. And I'm hoping to be that role model someday. I'm hoping to be that person who will be there for her, and I will be. And I tell you this, she is one lucky girl. She has her father, my brother, my twin brother. But even though he's an evil twin, he's still a good guy. Um, let's see. Her mother will be a good influence on her, and I want to be that influence too. A good, positive role model, like my Uncle Ricky did for me. He was always there for me. I am gonna return that favor and be there for my niece. So that's the role model. It's not always Batman. It's no. It's not always Aquaman. It's somebody in your life that teach you right and wrongs in the world. You know. So if you're down and you need guidance, maybe it's your father, your pastor, your rabbi, your priest, whoever influenced you. Could be a teacher too. Those are role models too. Cops. I mean, the vets that serve in wars. That gentle police officer, the one that does good to others. Those are role models. Real people. So, and if you don't have those people in your life, just like I said, find a role model and think to yourself, what would they do in that tough situation? I'm Wes Fox signing off, saying stay positive, stay beautiful. I love you all. Take it easy.